when current is given, it will give you a reversible chemical reaction, and in the secondary cell provided, it will be a reversible chemical reaction. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
and then okay. Here there are two statements given. Primary cell is a primary cell is capable of giving low as well as high current, whereas secondary cell provides a weak current only. And then the internal resistance of primary cell is low, and that of secondary cell is high. Mm, both the options are not correct. I will explain this. Like, primary cell is capable of giving a weak current only, and secondary cells provide a low as well as a high current. So it is like primary cells, when they are giving energy or when they are giving current, when they are passing it, they give it in a very low and a very little amount. So the energy what they are passing is very weak, and they don't give a strong energy. And secondary cells provide a low as well as high current. It is like they give mix, like they give sometimes low also, and they give at times high currents also, like fluctuations keep on happening.
Okay, ma'am.
And then the internal resistance of primary cell is high, and that of secondary cell is low. So the resistance means like the amount of energy which is passed. The amount of energy which is passed in a primary cell is very high, and in a secondary cell, when energy is passed, it is very low. So whenever you get an question like this, you have to just think that in primary cell, the energy flow which is going on, that is very high and it's not low. And in a secondary cell, it is low but not high.
Okay, ma'am.
Stupid fellow. And fifth one. Okay, current is a rate of flow of charge across a cross section dash the flow of current normal to the direction of the current of flow. Okay. Current is a rate of flow of charge across a cross section normal to the direction of the flow of current. Okay, so this says that current, it is like, it's not like it goes in a straight flow of a current. It is like yeah, it goes in a straight flow of current and not in a narrow kind of flow. Like it directly flows. Did you get?
No, ma'am. I
No.
didn't.
Okay. One second. Give me 1 minute. One second. Okay, so when electric current flows in a wire, charges charges move along the length of the wire. Like when you on a switch and
Yes.
wires are connected, right? So when you on the switch, the energy, it is flowed to the wire. So to measure how much current is flowing, we imagine a cut across the wire. Like within the wires, you have a cut,
Okay, ma'am.
and the cut is taken at the right angle of the direction of the flow. Like now, this this is the wire. Okay, my finger is a
Yes,
wire,
ma'am.
and I have a cut in between, and this cut will be at the right angle direction of the wire.
Okay, ma'am.
So this is exactly explaining it, because current is defined as how much charge is passed through the cross section. Like you have a cut here. The When you on the switch, the amount of current passed through the other remaining sections. You have a cut here. So when there's a cut, there are chances of the energy can decrease.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
we have to calculate how much energy is passed from the remaining part of the wire.
Okay, ma'am.
And then in metals, current flows due to the movement of electrons. In